We moved from Cleveland, Ohio to come here to be at Teen Challenge. Moving here was a huge adjustment, not only for the kids, but for us as a family. We had tried to come to Prodigy our first year after moving here, but it was full. So Abigail ended up going to a different Christian school out here.
I struggled with my confidence and making friends and just didn't feel like I had anyone to talk to. But I used that time of loneliness kind of to just seek after God and spend time with Him and get to know Him more. I just needed something more deep and just different, and I came here.
You know, it's beautiful. It's a beautiful campus, and just the idea of a non-traditional classroom really intrigued us. And it was Christian. I mean, to be honest with you, that was one of the biggest pulls.
Actually, my first day of school, my first day of school was pretty nerve-wracking for me. I was really excited, but pretty nervous. And as the weeks went on, I got to know more of the people there, and it just felt like we were kind of just starting to become a little family, especially with that little circle where we all just couldn't help but get to know each other. We did a persuasive speech, and then we had to get up in front of class and speak. We went out into the community and spoke with some residents in the nursing home, and that helped me branch out a lot too, because I had to, talk to a stranger.
Prodigy has absolutely brought out confidence in her because the school has placed her in some positions where she's had to take on some type of a leadership role. And so I think that because she's being given opportunities here to lead, it's going to definitely prepare her for being out in the world.
I started to become not outspoken, but more outspoken than I was, and I wasn't afraid to share my thoughts or to raise my hand or just speak out. And I even sang at worship a few times. I think my confidence level has changed, definitely because of my relationship with God. It was pretty deep before I came to Prodigy, but it just kind of grew deeper since I had people around me who had the same faith as me, and that pushed me closer to Him, especially devotions in the morning. My view on academics has changed a little bit. I definitely don't stress as much about my grades, but I always strive to do my best. I don't let it consume me because I know that there's a greater purpose in our learning. They teach us a lot about how to be involved in the community and uplift others and just focus on relationships a lot, and I think that's what's important in life.
So when we moved here, it was really difficult because she didn't have any friends. But when she came to Prodigy, it just shifted, and she's found some friends. That's what I want to say. And that to me is the best gift for her, because it's been a heart cry of hers, and so it's happened, and I'm just grateful for that.
Prodigy has affected my relationships in a lot of good ways. I've definitely been more aware of people around me. Like I want people to make sure they feel loved and encouraged. Prodigy has affected my family because they're so faith-based. Especially when we went to Eagle Sky, I was freed from some unforgiveness towards my dad, and I ended up seeing him the day after, and I was able to just love on him like Jesus would without having that bitterness.
She received a letter from a staff member here that just encouraged her in what they saw in her. To have her come home and share that letter and how it made her feel, I think that that's probably one of the moments where I realized how great of a school this is, because it's so important that kids hear something from the teachers, and even higher than the teachers, that they see them, that they recognize the giftings that they have and what God's given them. And so I think that that's probably one of the moments that made me realize this is a great place, and she's right where she's supposed to be.
I think community as a classroom is one of the biggest things here, and it's something that I love. The high school goes on a mission trip each year, and I think it touched me. Last year we went to Nashville, which everybody's like, oh, why Nashville? But there was just so much needs to be filled there, and we spoke with so many people. I love how Prodigy gives us the opportunity to take what we learn to others outside of the school. After I graduate, I think missions has been big on my heart. I just know that God's called me to reach out to people and just spread His love, and hopefully I could travel. I do know I want to go to a Christian college and just focus on ministry and maybe nursing and missions.
Because of Prodigy, I'm being truthful for you, that is why I'm here. That is why we have not gone back home, because I love this school and I love the people that work here and the friends that she has. I think that people need to get themselves out of the box of traditional learning and realize that not every kid is built the same way, and that if you were to take a look at the way Prodigy's set up, just look at what they do and how they're teaching these kids and how they're impacting the lives of these kids and preparing them to be adults and walk into this world knowing how to actually be an adult, not just check boxes off and take a test and pass a test. This is so much more here, so much more here. I would encourage anybody to come and look at it, and if you're a prospective parent, just give it an opportunity, open your eyes, and if you want to donate too, because it's a wonderful place. So.